My name is Kella Wala. I am from St. Lucia, a small island in the Middle Caribbean Sea, Middle America. I am migrated to Europe 21 years ago, and now it's 10 years I'm coming to Ethiopia, starting off this project which I'm doing here today. I was already a voluntary worker of St. Lucia, from St. Lucia with the Red Cross. So when I went to Europe, I also went for further training and education with the Red Cross. And when I realized these experiences, knowledges and opportunities I had, I decided, well, I will come to Ethiopia and share these knowledges to the Ethiopian people, because I personally, for my own personal belief and faith, Ethiopia is for me. I'm Rastafarian and black people. So I choose Ethiopia to come in and do these experiences and knowledges where I obtain again from the Americas to Europe. What I'm doing in Austria now is a kind of a cross project between the Protect project and now I'm calling it Help in Emergency. It's just a basic method of how you take care of someone in the need of help, how we react in the state of an emergency, how we respond to the patient, how we deal with the situation, and to analyze the situation, how we ourselves don't bring ourselves in danger. Cases where one need attendance, and I believe that will be a good insight for them to have motivation, have courage, and to work as this group. And with this center is doing a great job, so at least bringing such a workshop to the center that the youth will be proud of themselves. So I decided I can do also voluntary service to Ethiopia with this project. 2010 I came to Ethiopia and I presented it to the Shashamane Red Cross, and the Shashamane Red Cross welcomed the project, and I started the project by going in and out of Shashamane, talking to individual families, talking to people, groups, youth groups, football teams, the Rastafarian community. So I realized there is a good opportunity to develop this first aid project, because in Shashamane, the means of education is very limited. The means of resources is very limited. So I decided if there is an opportunity that I can come in Ethiopia as a freelancer, what we call a voluntary worker, Workers Without Borders. I'm very proud because of the outcome of it. I'm seeing the community have been responded to it. It took me a good while before I could really even have proper material and to even have proper support from the different communities. Even the Red Cross institution was very limited with resources. So it took me sometimes almost 7 years, but I would come in between, in and out of Ethiopia, always talking about the project, more or less doing a seminar about the project. But it's 3 years now since it's really active, and this is the third time it's really on the ground, where most youth groups like the Yawenta Center, the voluntary workers of the Red Cross Hawassa, the voluntary Red Cross of Shashamane, and plus other organizations. So this project, I am proud to be presenting it in Ethiopia, and it's a pleasure to work with the communities. Small tip I would have to whosoever listen to this interview or hear this interview is, whatsoever you do good, success will follow you. And if you have good intention to do hard work, hard-working people will follow you. So all in all I can say, I was always a hard worker, well devoted, and make time for people. I was always a loving, kind person. So all what I'm trying to do is share these experiences wherever I go into the world. What I hope they would learn from me is understand that there is a social, simple African black man, one of their own, who are coming all the way from Europe with these experiences, and at least we both of us should be proud that there are people who can go out there, have these knowledges, and I can come here and have people to attend these experiences. So that's the biggest experience for me too. And I hope they themselves will just observe what's going on. Whatever I do in Ethiopia is out of my own funding, and I'm still happy that I'm able to have the capacity to bring the education bring the support and that I'm able to exercise such an exercise in Ethiopia. Thank you very much.